Even een goede positie. Very nice position. Let me check if the sound is right. Check. Yeah.
Check, 1, 2, 3.
Hopelijk geen gammel. What's up everybody? Welcome to a new video. Today I am at Glans. Sorry for the pronunciation, but there's no other way to pronounce it other than Glans. This is the Dutch importer for Labo Cosmetica, and next to me is the main technician, trainer, specialist, experience legend, Dino Carrosseria. Welcome Dino.
Thanks.
Today we have to do something very special. I have shown you in the last couple of videos the many ways where you can use Preludio in combination with the Rinseless, of course. However, for me, this system is still not full circle. I still have this feeling that I can damage the surface, that I have to do too much mechanical action in combination with friction, because mechanical action is mechanical action, but the amount of friction that comes to this, with, of course, the limited amount of water that we're going to use, especially looking at a paint that is very delicate, as we are hoping for today. But today we are going to make a full system cleaning with Labo Cosmetica HydroSafe and Preludio together, and Dino Carrosseria and a steam machine, to show you something that has never been shown before. Because I believe that this is the total key to get a full cycle of cleaning for a rinseless washing in combination with steam. First, let us check out the situation on the car. So we have shown you the situation on the car. Now we have the products. The machine is right over there. It's a steam machine. It's a TCE. I'll explain maybe something later about the data, but I know you product hooligans want to know about the pressure and everything, but this is about any steam cleaning. So we got a couple of products here. I see HydroSafe, I see Preludio Alkaline, and I see Preludio Acidic. Please, Dino, explain to us what are we going to use and why and how and which combination and how and why and what?
Check. First of all, we always start with an alkaline product just to get rid of the organic dirt.
Organics, yes.
Organic, think about the traffic film on the lower parts of the car. If necessary, we can proceed with the acidic to get rid of inorganic dirt, minerals. And we use HydroSafe as the slick solution, the shampoo, the rinse solution.
I think it's very interesting because, ladies and gentlemen, you cannot see this, but I will keep it close in the camera. If you can see this, the dilution is pretty stout. It's a 1 to 50 dilution. Please, Dino, tell me, why did you choose a 1 to 50 instead of the 1 to 256,000? Sorry, 256.
Back in the days when testing the products, especially on the very delicate paints, and that's I think the nicest way to say it. We always say the pain in the ass, like the 041 from Porsche or Audi, or let's say some American cars. Some old Alfa Romeos, even think about the old cellulose paints on the 30s and the 40s cars. I was trying to find a solution to use a rinseless system. So I'm extremely happy with the Alkaline and Acidic Preludio, but you will also have the solution that you can use the HydroSafe as a more slick solution to not induce more scratches or marring.
So if I understand this right, so you know you still have to produce a form of mechanical action.
Yep.
There is a mechanical action going on, and you believe that if you increase this dilution to 1 to 50, that you can generate a certain smoothness, slickness during the operation, reducing the surface tension of your towel, thus reducing the chance of scratching, thus...
Amen.
And there's something else, because I know you are the guy that loves to use this inside of your trainings. I'm also taking it from you, because I believe you taught Marvin. Marvin taught me about Sinner's Circle.
Oh, yep.
Sinner's Circle.
Yeah.
For the people and not at home, for the people at home that do not know what Sinner's Circle is, Dino, can you please explain what Sinner's Circle compiles of?
Yeah, I think the Sinner's Circle is already quite famous in the cleaning industry as a whole. The Sinner's Circle was made by Mr. Sinner. I think he was a chemist from Beiersdorf, from Germany, back in the 60s or 70s. And he was, as I believe, the first one to describe which parts do we recognize during cleaning of any surface. So if it's a building, if it's a car, if it's a floor, whatever. And he described it as we can see 4 different points. We can start with chemical, we can start with temperature, mechanical action, and time. That are the 4 parts every cleaning has to be part of.
Makes sense. And perfect sense.
His theory also teaches us that when I get rid of one of the parts. We have to try to increase the other ones, but we have also to accept that the surface will never be perfectly clean.
Okay.
So let's say the touchless cleaning systems out there,
Yeah.
it's technical-wise not possible. I think for years I have followed some companies on the internet, let's say Facebook, Instagram. There are touchless cleaning of big trucks with lots of traffic film, dirt on it, and they use very high alkaline degreasers on it. They let it rest for a certain of time. That's the second one, chemicals, time. They use a hot, high pressure installation with lots of water, lots of pressure, and then the before and after is like whoa. But every colleague who's into the Sinner Circle knows that when you walk to such a clean part, you just put your finger and touch the surface, you will swipe even more whiter.
Yeah, you will see the real traffic film left.
Yeah.
So the sacrificial dirt.
Yeah, we always say that the last bit of, or especially organic dirt, that cannot be removed without mechanical action.
Exactly.
And that's the four.
Exactly. So today we are going to do the same thing. We have chemicals in a certain dilution. We have the temperature created by the steam machine, we have the mechanical, and we have the time. The time is something that we are going to talk about a little bit more when we see the operation going on. But this is what we are going to do. Now, enough talk. I'll do everything else with the voiceover and see you back at the end the result of the video. And let's go to work. To get you, the initial situation is that this car is already full of swirls. Now the challenge is to clean this without creating any more paint-like damage. That is the challenge here. Let me see if I can.
Because we're going to work in the length.
Yes, we do. Okay, very good. Body. Very good point. Left to right.
Just checking, left to right. I'm just checking. Is there any signs of lots of left to right scratches that we can determine after our operation? Is it
very good?
Is the situation getting worse or not?
First step, Preludio Alkaline, and give that some dwelling time. Anything around a minute should be enough. Please adapt to your local temperatures and climates to make sure that the chemical gets the maximum dwelling time. We are lucky to have been using the Ideale exterior because this towel is giving some extra dimension and softness and polishing effect at the same time. You can see that Dino is using light friction, so a very, very light friction. The nozzle of the steam machine is generating so much heat that we get the full Sinner Circle right here. We got the time, we got the temperature, we got the dilution, and we got the mechanics in one. And then maybe something surprisingly at the end of the video. All the dirt is sticking in the towel. It's not going anywhere. We're not rinsing anything. It's all in the towel. This operation will take more microfiber towels, but on the other hand, there is no leaking of the dirt on the surface of the ground. There's nothing there. Everything is staying in the towel. The steam jet generates so much heat and pressure that we are also able to get inside of those crevices. And that streak-free, residue-free result after the first step of Preludio Alkaline is already a night and day difference. Double up to the challenge to find out if there is any collateral damage from the operation. Although the surface is already pretty damaged from before, we still want to highlight that there is nothing added to what was already done. We're going to repeat the operation exactly the same as with Preludio Alkaline, only this time we are using Preludio Acidic. Sneaky tip from me, if you want to apply chemicals in heat, always do it from the bottom to the top, not making those leak lines or those drag lines. Those could dry in with any other product other than Preludio, of course. But very important to make sure that you also take your dwelling time for Preludio Acidic. Then add 2 puffs of HydroSave for the slip solution, the slick solution, the soap solution, reducing that friction of the mechanical action even more, generating more softness, more silkiness. So less chance of hurting the surface with any contamination that is stuck there. And that steam is helping us so much loosening up anything that any type of dirt in combination with Preludio Acidic and Alkaline becomes a wipe-off product with the combination of steam, of course, because for me this is absolutely fantastic.
And now to determine if there's any difference in, let's say, by me induced extra scratches, I'm gonna repeat the operation on this side, and not from left to right, but from top to bottom.
Minkja. Whoa! That is surprising. We got it, I got it in picture.
Super.
There you go, let me know how.
And I'm happy that Dino highlights this, because these are those typical mineral stains you see on your paint and on your glass. Something that is often overcome by the use of a clay towel in combination with a water spot remover. But I can tell you, ladies and gentlemen, there is another way, a simpler way, an easier way, a more effective way. Preludio acidic, dwelling time, combination with a couple of puffs of hydrosafe for the slip solution. The other acidic is removing or loosening the mineral stains, so that when the steam hits in combination with Ideale and of course the gentle touch of Dino, because the user in this case is most responsible for generating any friction higher than is allowed with a delicate paint like this. And that mineral stain action is often what you see on glass. Take a wet damp towel, rub it back and forth, and you can see the stains. Then your glass is still dirty, and in this case the paint is also still dirty. And trust begins when words turn into action. As you can see here, that the actions of Dino have removed all the mineral stains in combination with Preludio acidic and the Ideale and some steam. A fantastic result, giving you an opportunity to put on some protection on this car, because all contamination has now been gone. And even on challenging surfaces like the rims and tires, this system in combination with steam opens up a level of cleaning power that is not achievable with the traditional rinseless. That heat from that steam is able to loosen up and to remove more dirt and more contamination than any rinseless that can do it by himself, or by herself, or by itself.
So I just want to take a moment for summarization, or summarize. I don't even know if summarization is a word. Dino, from your point of view, the benefits of using this in combination with steam.
Much more control.
Control.
Yeah. Avoiding extra damage or scratches.
Safety.
Safety. Thorough.
I will say thorough is an understatement, because
even on the alloy wheels, you can see there, especially the Preludio acid does that thing. It's wonderful.
And this I believe it's matte painted
Satin,
wheels.
yeah.
Matte satin
yeah,
wheels.
satin,
So that's a challenge by itself, putting strong chemicals, if you would say strong, when they are safe. For me, this system is the system. I see a dramatic less use of water. You would say dramatic, yes, because the content of the tank of this machine is 6 liters. Knowing that we do a standard rinseless wash with 10 liters of water, and in some cases people save this bucket, but in this world we throw it away and take some new fresh water. But for me, this system takes all 4 of Sinner Circle. So we got the dilution, the chemicals, we got the time, we got the temperature in combination with steam, and we got the mechanics with the beautiful Ideale exterior towel. I mean, we could have done this with a normal towel, but I think this towel is something else, something extra. Is there anything which you would like to add to this, that you would say, people, is there something to the tips, tricks? Because this is for me the final Preludio sequence video.
I think like where we were discussing a few moments ago, we know the Sinner Circle has 4 parts, and we were just agreeing together that the 5th one, maybe the success lays in the hands of the user.
The product success lies in the hands of the user. So even if you take all these things in effect, putting it pure and in a liquid form on the surface, it's not going to do anything. Still need the successful hands of the user to make this product work for what it does.
One of the most important things in our business, or let's say field of work, is keep looking. What's happening, why it's happening, keep thinking. And for me, personally, I'm always amazed how people do not think about things.
True.
True. Oh, man,
Challenging to say the least.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for watching. Dino, thank you so much for this introduction and
Welcome.
about this system. We will see each other in the next video. Ciao.
Ciao.